Hello, how are you doing today? So I'm on Instagram on one device today and I'm on Facebook on the other. So I'll be looking between the two as we go through. I hope you're doing as well as possible. I hope you're feeling okay in this crazy circumstance that we're all in. And it's so lovely to check in and do a live with you today. I didn't do a live last week and I missed it. So I'm looking forward to doing this one. And we're going to be doing a live all about the cheek area. So I'm going to be doing cheek techniques, so massage and exercise for the cheeks for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then I'm going to be taking your questions. So whether you're on Instagram or whether you're on Facebook, please feel free to put some questions up and I'm going to try and go through as many of those as I can today. So let's just start with a few deep breathing techniques and then we'll get on to the cheek area. If you're going to join in with this class today, make sure you've got nice clean hands. Ideally having a clean face. You can apply a little bit of your plant-based oil or serum if you like, but the main thing is clean hands. So even if you have makeup on today, you want to make sure your hands are super clean. So let's take a few moments just to balance and relax. So nice long spine, shoulders relaxed, close your eyes if you can, and just take a lovely long deep breath in through the nose and then out through the nose. So inhaling, just allow the abdomen to rise a little, and then exhale, just allow the abdomen to lower. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Now, if you've got your eyes closed whilst you're doing this, just notice how your face is feeling today. So almost do a little facial scan with your mind. So just notice how your forehead's feeling, if there's any tension there, any tightness, try and release it if you can. Notice how your eyes are feeling, and then particularly notice how your cheeks are feeling now. Really check in with that area, and it'd be good to really compare that in about 10 or 15 minutes time and notice how the cheeks feel after you've done your face yoga in that area. And then notice how your mouth area feels, your jaw, and then all through your neck as well. Just really notice, if you can, let go of any tension. If there's a lot of tension in your jaw, take a few deep breaths out through your mouth. So you can inhale through the nose and then you can breathe out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in and one more time. Deep breath in and letting go. Good. So now we're at 5:30. We can get started with our cheek class. So if you just joined, make sure you've got a nice clean hands whilst you do this. We're having a lovely long spine. Let's let our shoulders relax and let's start off with a little bit of massage for our cheeks. So nice and simple to start off with. All our fingertips gently working over the cheek area. So just working up and down that area between the nose and the mouth, all the way over the cheeks. And remember your breathing all the way through with face yoga. Breath is one of the most powerful ways to help our mind feel better, our body feel better, but also massively impacts the face as well. And remember, when we feel better in the mind, when we feel more relaxed, when the breath just calms our central nervous system, this will show through our face as well. You know, how we feel on the inside really radiates out through our face. So we're just getting a little bit of blood flow going here as we tap, just bringing all the fresh blood and the oxygen up to the skin surface. And we're also helping with that natural detoxification. So let's go on now to this area around the cheekbones, a little bit of massage. So we're just going to take little hooks here and we're going to go underneath and lift off. So if you've got my book, Danielle Collins Face Yoga, you'll recognize this technique from there. And this works beautifully with a little bit of your serum. So it just means that you can glide beautifully. This is the serum I recommend there, Fusion by Danielle Collins. You can get that at faceyogaexpert.com/shop. It just works beautifully with face yoga. It means that your fingers glide just perfectly, but it's not too greasy. It's great for sensitive skin as well, and all organic and vegan. So we're doing this for about 1 minute, using this little area here going underneath. So really join in with these if you can at home. You'll notice by actually doing all the techniques for a full minute for each one, what a difference it makes. And I always think there's no better motivation to do face yoga daily than actually just start doing it, because then you really start to feel how good it feels. And then when you look at your skin in the mirror afterwards, you'll see those immediate benefits too. So just bringing your hand gently down. So let's just now take 2 fingers and we're just going to very gently flick all along the cheek. So we're really going underneath our cheekbone there, coming along. And again, we want to do this for about 1 minute. It's really going to help to boost the circulation. It's boosting the blood flow. Again, we're bringing all those fresh nutrients and oxygen up to the skin surface. It's also very good for helping to stimulate the collagen and the elastin in the skin. It's an instant brightener for the cheeks, but also we're having those long-term effects too, and just gently bringing the hands down. Okay, so let's work still with a little bit of massage, and then we're going to move on to some stronger exercises, really working those muscles underneath the skin. So 2 fingers and thumb, we're just going to pinch right down to the skin. Now, the reason I say down is because what I don't want you doing is I don't want you pulling outwards. I want you thinking of going down to the muscle. So down to the muscle, and then we're doing a little twist as we come off. So we're pinching and we're doing a little twist. Hopefully you guys on Facebook can see that as well, because I was going quite close to the Instagram screen. Let me come across here so you can see. So we're pinching and we're just gently twisting as we come off. Such a good brightener, this one. And you'll notice these techniques really help your skin to look so much more glowing. If you ever feel a little bit tired, if you ever find that your skin's just lacking a little bit of life, then this is brilliant, this twisting technique. And you can do this for 1 minute. And if you've joined in with me, let me know. Are you feeling that warmth in the cheeks now? I'm feeling that warmth. Look in the mirror as well. You should start to see a lovely rosy glow there. Such a good indication that you're really nourishing that top layer of skin with the blood, but you're also helping the blood right back down to the muscles too. So yeah, that warmth is beautiful. Okay, so let's do a couple of exercises now. So we're going to just puff both cheeks out full of air. So again, this is another one from my book. So if you have my book, Danielle Collins Face Yoga, you'll recognize this one. You're going to puff both cheeks out full of air. We'll place our fingers over the lips. Now the fingers over the lips are optional, but I do recommend, if you find that you get little lines around the lips, put the hand there. If it's annoying for you or you don't want to put the hand there, you can do this without. So we're here, puffing both cheeks out. Hands here and tap. Now, as you're doing this, make sure you're breathing in and out through the nose. Swapping over. And we're tapping here. Keep breathing in and out through the nose as you go. And then just bring the hand down. So you can do that up to 30 seconds both sides. If that's too much at first, do it 15 seconds both sides. If you've done that for a full 30 seconds both sides, straight away you should feel like those muscles have had a good workout. So we have loads of muscles in the cheek area, and as we age we tend to lose the muscle tone. We tend to find that we lose the fat from the cheeks that can tend to sink down more towards this jaw area. And we also find that we lose the natural collagen and elastin in our skin. So all of that combines can mean that our cheeks can look a little bit saggier, a little bit looser as we age. So this is why these techniques are so important to do, and they're so important to do daily. Okay, so let's move on to our next one now. So we're just going to do a similar thing, but this time we're going to transfer the air from cheek to cheek. So we're going. Now again, if you're doing this and you find that little lines are created around the mouth, place a hand over the lips. Breathing in and out through your nose as you do it really slowly. Bring one side and the other side. Let me know how you're getting on with this. Leave comments. Let me know how it feels. And also don't forget to leave questions, because I'm going to be answering your questions in a few minutes time. So we're going and just relaxing when you're ready. So let's do one more really good strengthener for the cheek area. It really helps to lift the muscles in that area. We're going to wrap the lips around the cheeks, around the lips, all right? And then we're going to lips around the teeth and then lift up your lip corners. Place your fingers onto this area. Now the reason your fingers are there are to slightly smooth any lines that might be created as you do that movement. So wrapping lips around the teeth, smiling here, and then we're going gently back. And coming down. Remember, your fingers are there just to smooth, so to slightly put pressure there. And again. Going back and down. And let's do 3 more of those together. Really lifting the lip corners. You should feel every time you do this that your cheek muscles are working. And again. Remember, work to your own level with anything. If anything feels uncomfortable, stop, particularly in your neck area. And then come slowly down. So again, your cheeks should feel they've had a really good workout. Let's just release a little bit of tension in the cheeks now, and then I'll move on to some of your questions. So whether you're on Instagram or whether you're on Facebook, pop your questions up and I'll get through as many as I can in a moment. So let's go back to 2 fingers and thumb, and we're just going to, this time, pinch all the way over the cheeks. But if you want, you can do it without the twist. Before we did quite a strong twist. This time, just pinch, but go right down to the muscle. That's super important. And then just take 2 fingers and smooth. You can make the O shape. Move up this area. Very good for these nasal labial lines. You can do for up to 1 minute. And then let's finish with our tapping all the way over the cheek area like we did at the beginning. How are your cheeks feeling now? Check back in. Do what we did at the beginning. Close your eyes if you like. Take a deep breath. Notice the way they should be feeling is a lot of warmth in that area. So you might be able to physically feel it from the outside. You may feel it from the inside. And you should also feel like the muscles have had a great workout. Okay, so I'm going to take some of your questions. I'll start with you guys on Instagram, then I'll move across to some of the questions on Facebook. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have loads of questions. Hi everyone. Okay, someone's saying how to get rid of nasal labial folds and smile lines. Okay, so there are loads of videos on my YouTube on this. So my YouTube is The Face Yoga Expert, so you can head across there. There's also loads in my book and on my online courses, so you can check all that out on my website, faceyogaexpert.com. I'll show you my favourite one for nasal labial folds, and that is, so what we just did before here, take your fingers and we're going to work up and down there, and then we're going to work around the lips. So seconds there. 30 seconds there. Great for toning the cheek muscles, toning the muscle around the mouth, and you can also do some tapping, 2 fingers, tapping up that area. That's great for smile lines. Okay, hi from Indonesia, hello, hi from Brazil, hello from India. Best yoga for dark circles, anything to do with lymphatic drainage for the eye area. So one of my favourite, let me come a bit closer here, is just moving around like this. Super simple, but you just want to do it really gently. You want to make sure that you don't drag the skin there, but you need to keep it up daily. You can also do tapping around this area, drinking lots of water as well, really, really important for that area. Hi from Turkey. Hi everyone. Okay, let's see. Oh, hello from Greece. I'll just skip loads of questions there. Okay, let me see if I can find another question. Someone said, please save this live. All of my lives always go on my YouTube channel. So every Wednesday I post the live from the week before. So if you go to my YouTube channel, The Face Yoga Expert, you can click subscribe and get notified, and you'll always get notified. On Saturdays, I post a brand new sort of regular YouTube video of class. And then on Wednesdays, I always post these live. So don't worry, it won't go anywhere. How can you stop the lip lines with the hand on the mouth? So I think that's referring to the exercise we did earlier. So this one. So the reason we have the hand there, if you watch me do it without, this area just slightly lines. It's not massive, but if you use your fingers, you want to just smooth the skin. So you're almost sort of stretching the skin slightly to keep it nice and smooth during that exercise. Someone finds it hard to transfer the air from cheek to cheek. Any tips? It is practice, I'm afraid. So, I mean, if you're very new to face yoga, it's like being new to any type of exercise. Sometimes it takes a while for the muscles to fire up. Sometimes it almost feels like the muscles aren't doing much at all. Just keep practicing, keep going at it. Oh, somebody says that feels great. Someone says my cheeks ache. Yes, your cheeks will ache as long as there's no real deep pain there or anything that feels super uncomfortable. Obviously you would stop with that, but yes, you should feel your cheeks working. Someone's saying please save this. Yes, don't worry, all of this goes on my YouTube channel. Do you recommend ice after the massage or gua sha or anything? I don't use ice very often. Sometimes I'll use an ice cube wrapped in a muslin cloth and just work under my eyes, but generally I don't. I find that fingers are enough. I do love gua shas. If you go to faceyogaexpert.com/shop, we stock the most amazing gua sha. We stock the ones from the Hey You method, anyone that knows the Hey You method, and the lovely Katie Brindle that owns that company. They make the most beautiful gua shas. They're made of the most beautiful crystal jade, and they last a lifetime. You know, they're ethically sourced. They have all the lovely healing benefits of that crystal. There's so many ones you can get sort of cheap on Amazon made of glass. It's just no point getting those. If you're going to use a gua sha, use the proper jade ones. So you can find those on our website. Hi from Kuwait. You just mentioned about the book. Please confirm the name. It's called Danielle Collins Face Yoga. You can get it on Amazon. If we stop face yoga, what happens later? Will it be worse? No. So it's like with any exercise, once you start doing it, or massage techniques for the body, you know, once you start doing a bit of exercise, you notice your muscles tone up, you're starting to feel a little bit better, you're noticing everything looking a lot fitter, and then you stop. You don't suddenly just lose all the muscle tone, everything doesn't just drop. It's a very gradual process. You will start to lose a little bit of muscle tone, but it'll be very gradual. But once you start that exercise again, you have that muscle memory, so often results come quicker and muscles fire up quicker than they did before. Same with face yoga. If you do face yoga every day for a year and then you stop it and don't do anything for a year, of course your skin will be affected, but it's not like you're going to get a sudden drop or something awful is going to happen. It'll just be very gradually, you'll go back to where you were before. Someone says an exercise for the jawline muscles to make them more pronounced. Okay, so jawline area, toning jawline, really good one is actually the one we did earlier where you're here and going back. That's really lovely to do. The smile smoother technique's great too. You go and here. That's working loads of the lower face. Someone says, I feel a little bit of pain in my jaw. Is that okay? So really you need to be working to your own level. If it feels like the muscles are having a good workout, so like when you're doing a good workout for the body, you feel the muscles working, that's how you should feel with a face exercise part of face yoga. If it feels deep pain, if it's sharp pain, anything like that, stop immediately. Then you can ease back into it, but only go as far as is comfortable. And remember, when it comes to the face exercise or the face massage, start gentle. You know, we often think if we go really deep, really hard, it's going to have more effect, but often it's the opposite that's true. If you go a little bit gentler, ease out of it a little bit, you'll have better effects and you won't have any pain. If you are someone that suffers from a lot of jaw tension, get into the habit of massaging the jaw. So 2 fingers and thumb. Pinching up is really nice to do. You can take your finger and just really work into that point there. That's very, very good if you suffer from jaw tension or TMJ. Best exercise for wrinkles around the eyes. I've got loads of exercises for wrinkles around the eye. I really like the V technique here. Index fingers here. You half close the eyes. Squint, release. So you're feeling a little shake or a little pulse on the outer edge of the eyes. So doing that, and then after you've done 6 of those, close the eyes, feel that little shake or little pulse, and you're working there with strengthening and toning your orbicularis oculi muscle that runs around the eye. Let me see. Hello from the Maldives. I love the Maldives. You know, the Maldives is one of my favourite places on earth. It was amazing. I spent 2 one-month stints there in 2011, so before I had my eldest daughter, and I was teaching face yoga at a spa there. I did it all of June that year and I did it all of September, and it was just amazing. I was teaching face yoga and meditation on the beach every day. I loved it, and I went there for my honeymoon a few years before that as well. So I love the Maldives. Completely off point, but I thought I'd say that. Hi from Kuwait. Hello. Best exercise for puffy eyes. So yes, that circle one we just talked about, tapping. You can also do a really lovely one. If you look at my my Instagram post a couple of days ago, there was a lovely one I did where you go here and you go down. So we're just draining any excess fluid and puffiness. I promise I'll come across to some of your Facebook questions in a minute. Okay. Someone says, could you confirm the serum you use? Yes, it is this one. It is Fusion by Danielle Collins. It's all accredited by the Soil Association as organic. It's made for us by an amazing, amazing skincare specialist who has won multiple awards. It's beautiful for face yoga. It gives you just enough glide. It's non-greasy, and the best thing about it, it has molecules that are small enough to get into that middle layer of skin where the collagen and elastin are. Most creams sit on top of the skin, just do nothing but hydrate, but this actually gets into that middle layer of skin. And also it's got some ingredients in there that are clinically proven to reduce dark spots, sunspots. So that's lovely. You can go to faceyogaexpert.com/shop for that one. How much time should we do the exercises to give results? Anything is better than nothing, but keep it up daily. So if you can do 1 minute a day, but you keep it up every day, great. If you can do 30 minutes every day, fantastic. I would say you don't really need to be doing more than 50 minutes, that's 50 minutes. Anything more than that's a bit too much, but that's plenty. But yeah, do it every day. That's how you keep it up. Hello from Hungary. Don't worry, the live will be on my YouTube channel. Someone says, how many minutes can we spend? Does it have to be done every day? Yes, do it every day. Minimum 1 minute, maximum 50 minutes. Ideally, anywhere between 10 and 30 is perfect. Number 11 lines someone's asking about here. Massage, massage, massage. So loads of massage for that area. Do it during the day. That's when those number 11 lines are caused. We're looking at phones, we're pulling that area in, we're really holding a lot of tension in that area. We need to be massaging it. So this is beautiful. You can do it with a little hook there. and work up that area. That works really nicely as well. Do that throughout the day. Wash your hands and just work on that area. You'll soften current lines that are there, but also you will reduce new ones coming. Someone says, please can you tell us something related to acne? Yes, I will talk about acne in a minute. Hello from Turkey. Okay, and when is the best time to do face yoga? So many questions. I just want to answer all of them. Acne. So if you suffer from acne, I feel for you. As a teenager, I had the worst acne, and even now I'm 38. If I eat the wrong things, if I change my skincare and use products that are too harsh or full of chemicals, I will get big spots. I have to be super careful. I'm not one of these people that just has naturally great skin. So I feel you if you're suffering from acne. These are the things I would say when it comes to acne. Look at your diet. Absolutely look at what you're eating. You need to be including lots of fruit and vegetables and protein. You need to be massively cutting down or cutting out alcohol, caffeine, sugar. Look at what's going on with your mind. You need to really reduce stress levels. A lot of it's related hormonal, whatever age we are. So reducing stress is super, super important. There's no magic cure when it comes to acne. It's a whole range of things. If you listen to my podcast, which is the Face Yoga Expert podcast, so you can listen on Apple Podcasts, you can listen on Stitcher, on Spotify, or just go straight through to the Face Yoga Expert website and you can listen to it on there. There's a great episode all about acne, and I have an amazing skin specialist on there come and talk about the 5 ways you can reduce acne, and she went through a whole range of different things to try and reduce her own acne, and she actually found the best combination, and she talks about that there. So listen to that on the Face Yoga Expert podcast. Yes, don't worry, I am recording it and it will go on my YouTube. Okay. Someone says, do you recommend a sleeping position or pillow to help reduce wrinkles and help with results? I do. My favourite pillow is by a company called Sleep and Glow. And it's amazing. So it has a little bit where you can put your head if you're lucky enough to be able to lie on your back when you sleep, which I am not. I'm a side sleeper, so it's got like a little area that you can put your face in each side so you don't screw up and squash your face. So you wake up, no sleep lines, no sleep wrinkles. It's amazing. So if you want that pillow, if you just send me a DM afterwards and we will send you the link and also the code you can use to get $10 off that pillow. So Sleep and Glow, they're a US company and it's amazing. Honestly, they're not cheap, those pillows, but they are worth the investment. You know, once you've got one for life, and they're made of foam, and yet you've got that lovely little cup, so it stops your face getting squished and squashed. Hello from Serbia. Hello. Okay. What to do for under eyes when they are saggy. So you want to be toning up this area that runs around the eye. So you've got a muscle here that runs all the way around the eyes, orbicularis oculi muscle, and you want to be doing a series of exercises to strengthen that. So the V is very good. Flirty eyes technique. Very good. Do eye exercises as well, so eye movements, so a hand here, widen the eyes, practice using that muscle, look from side to side, look up and down, don't let that muscle get lazy, really get used to using it, expressing with it as well. I'm going to come back to some Instagram questions in a minute because there's so many. I can see that there's a couple of questions on Facebook as well. Let me have a quick look. Okay, hello everyone. What should we put in our diet to plump up our face? Again, go and check out my my podcast, the Face Yoga Expert podcast. You can listen on my website or anywhere that you can listen to podcasts. And there is an amazing lady on there who's a registered dietitian. She's very, very top of her game here in the UK. And she talks about the exact foods we need to eat for our skin and to firm the face. Someone say hi from Pakistan. Hello. Want to ask about sagging cheeks? Yes. So I did about 10 minutes of techniques for the cheek area. So if you missed that, don't worry, I will post that. Will be posted next week on my YouTube channel, The Face Yoga Expert. Tracy Bishop, hi, she's saying best exercise for smoker lines. So you need to be exercising this muscle that runs all the way around the mouth, but you need to be massaging it to help the collagen too. So massaging like this works really nicely in little circles, and then you need to be doing the exercises too. So a series of exercises for that area. Hello. Someone says they've just received the serum. It's really lovely. I'm really pleased you like the serum as well. Okay, let me take a few more questions here. Oh my gosh, it's been half an hour of the class so far. I say this every time, but do you know what? I think I'm just going to do some lives which are just your questions, because there's always so many questions. Can we see the serum again, please? Yes, you can. It's this one here, Fusion by Danielle Collins. Just go to faceyogaexpert.com/shop and list all the ingredients. Every ingredient in there is proactive botanical seed oils. So there's no water or chemicals or sort of fillers in there as well. How many minutes you do face yoga? Do it daily. Absolutely do it daily. If you can do 10 minutes, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, great. But even if you do 1 or 2 minutes, that's fine. Okay. You have lovely arms. Which workout do you follow? I do yoga every day. That's the sort of the workout that I do, a combination of yoga and Pilates. If you want to do the sort of exact workout I do, if you go to the App Store, search Danielle Collins in the App Store. I have 5 apps. I have 2 face yoga apps. I have a body yoga app, and that's the one you want. It's got 6 sections. They're all 10-minute sections each, and they're all about toning a different part of the body through yoga and Pilates and gentle sort of strength exercises using your own body weight. So just search Danielle Collins in your app store for that. Hi from Argentina. Hello. Hi. Oh, that's lovely. Justina says, I follow Danielle's method for a while. It does work, guys. Just stick with this. Her book is also good. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you. Could you please post the site name and the serum? Yes, if you want to know the link of where to get my serum, if you want to know the link of where to get the pillow, if you want the link of where to get my book, just DM me afterwards. That's fine. I will send all of those links through to you. So sweet. What's your secret beauty? What's my secret? There's no secret. There's no big secret, to be honest. I just dedicate myself to looking after myself. Simple as that. I'm not one of these people that just blessed with good skin or just blessed with being healthy. I have to work at it. So, you know, I do yoga every day. I get up, however much I don't feel like it, and I do yoga, I do meditation. I've got such a busy life, but I just do what I can to fit it in. I do face yoga every day. I eat as healthy as I can. And no, I've not had any Botox or fillers. You know, that's the question I'm always asked. Hi from Birmingham. Hello. Can we just do this any time, or is there a specific time to go for it? Any time. Fit it in when you can. I do face yoga in the evening because after my girls gone to bed, that's the easiest time for me to fit it in. It works for me. But morning's great as well. If you can get up and get going with it straight away, do that. So just do it when you can. Right. Let's see. Got so many questions. Someone say, I've been doing face yoga the past week. It really helps. Oh, that's lovely. How many times do you do face yoga in a week? Do it every day? Yes. And any suggestions for double chin? Okay, so I will show you that as our last one, and then we will finish off this live. If you want to join me for a live again, I'm going to be doing a live on Friday, so Friday at 10 o'clock. And I'm going to be actually doing it over on the Instagram page of Paper London. So they're an amazing clothes designer, and they're going to be interviewing me on all sorts of things face yoga. So that's going to be 10 a.m. BST, so UK time, this Friday. So you can join me for that. Okay, so double chin, and someone said, do you have to be careful looking at mobiles and devices and how it impacts the face? Yes, we do. When we look at mobiles, we pull this area and we squish the neck, we put tension in our jaw. So yes, we do have to be very, very mindful of that. So double chin, I will answer that question and then I will go. So double chin area, if you're suffering from a double chin and it's because of excess weight in that area, what you can't do with face yoga is you can't just burn fat in that area. So you can't just do exercise in the one area and you're going to burn fat there. It doesn't work like that. The body cannot just spot reduce fat. So it's about overall weight loss through exercise and healthy eating. If it is just excess skin in that area, or you feel like you're just losing muscle tone, you can tone up the skin and the muscle. So one of my favourite ones is lips together, tip of the tongue up and down towards the roof of the mouth. 1 minute. You can also turn to the side slightly, lips together, tip of the tongue's going like this, up and down towards the roof of the mouth. And you can do that for 30 seconds one side and 30 seconds the other side. Thank you so much everyone for joining. If anyone does want any information on where to get the serum from, where to get my book from, the Sleep and Glow pillow that I mentioned and the discount code for that, just send me a DM and we will make sure all the information comes across to you. Thank you once again, sending you all lots of love. Bye bye. Bye guys, bye everyone on Facebook, and bye everybody on Instagram.